Honor us to promote your honor and glory and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Your Excellency, Honorable Jonathan Bii, Governor UGC, Your Excellency, Honorable Engineer John Parorot, Deputy Governor UGC County, Honorable Members of County Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Honorable members, I'm in receipt of a letter F number UGC CSCA ADM 2 2023 volume 1 52 dated 18th September 2023 from the County Secretary, where His Excellency the Governor notified the Speaker of the Assembly of his intention to address the County Assembly on Tuesday 26th September 2023 at the County Assembly chambers at 2:30 p.m. Pursuant to Standing Order number 23-1, which states that the Governor shall address a special sitting of the County Assembly once every year and may address the House at any other time. Further, Standing Order number 25-2 states that when delivering an address to the County Assembly, the Governor shall be heard in silence and the address shall not be followed by any comment or question. However, Standing Order number 25-3 states that a member may give a notice of motion that the thanks to the County Assembly be recorded for the exposition of public policy contained in the address of the Governor. But the debate on the motion shall not exceed 4 sitting days. Your Excellency, honorable members, I wish to recognize the invited guests seated at the gallery. Number 1, Engineer John Parorot, His Excellency the Deputy Governor of UGC County. Edwin Bett, County Secretary. You may be upstanding. Mika Rogon, CCM, Finance and Economic Planning. Engineer Lucy Ngendo, CCM, in charge of ICT, Youth and Sports. Elijah Kosgei, CCM, Public Service Management, Devolution Administration, Liaison, Linkages and Partnership. Engineer Joseph Lagat, CCM, Roads and Infrastructure. Dr. Sami Kotut, CCM, in charge of Health Services. Mary Kerich, Chief Officer, Energy, Environment, Climate Change and Climate. Mark Some, Chief Officer, Administration and Devolution. Elijah Koech, Chief Officer, Water, Irrigation and Sanitation. Nixon Cheplong, Chief Officer, Livestock and Fisheries. Nicholas Chepkwany, Chief of Staff. Boaz Bulbul, County Solicitor. Ronald Kiprop, Legal Advisor, Office of the Governor. For those I have not acknowledged, I'm seeing CC in charge of Agriculture, Edward Sawe. CC in charge of Education. Thank you, Daktari. Further, CC in charge of Water, Environment, Water and Sanitation. Welcome. Chief Officer, Finance and Assembly, following through our screens and also through other channels of communication. I salute you all. Your Excellency, the County Assembly of Uasin Gishu is committed to support you in your plans to take this great county to great heights. During the last 1 year, we vetted and approved all your CCMs and chief officers for appointment. Further, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my singular honor and duty to invite His Excellency, the Governor of Uasin Gishu County, to address this special sitting of the County Assembly. Your Excellency, please address the sitting of the County Assembly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I have a whole volume of documents to read. The Speaker of the County Assembly of Uasin Gishu, the Deputy Speaker, the Leader of Majority, the Leader of Minority, the Chief Whip, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. 1 year, 1 month and 2 days ago, the people of this great county said yes to my Nguzo Kumi development agenda, an agenda with a vision, purpose, clarity, and milestone, an agenda to positively impact the lives of the great people of Uasin Gishu and their families. This vision is not new. It was as old as the person standing before you this afternoon. It started in a small way, in a small little known village named Chemororoch, somewhere in this county. It is still burning. I stand before you today in acknowledgement of the trust placed in us by the people of Uasin Gishu, who elected us to office with the expectation of quality service delivery. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my presence here today is in fulfillment of a statutory mandate as outlined in the County Government Act of 2012, Section 32K. My inaugural State of the County address to the people of Uasin Gishu, I have highlighted the following. 1. A report on the implementation of status of the county policies and plans pursuant to Section 32J of the 2012. 2. A report on the measures taken in the realization of the national values referred to as an Article 10 of the Constitution of Kenya. A report on the performance of the County Executive Committee and public service to the County Assembly pursuant to 47(3) of the County Government Act 2012. And an annual report to the County Assembly on citizen participation in the affairs of the county government. Mr. Speaker, Section 32J of the County Government Act 2012 requires me to submit to the County Assembly an annual report on the implementation status of the county policies and plans. Through this House, aside from the statutory obligations, a number of legislations were approved, such as in the Uasin Gishu Rural Water and Services Act of 2023. The Cabinet also passed two major policies comprising the milk policy and the health policy. The above-mentioned policies, legislations, and plans shall clearly demonstrate in the State of the County Address. I authoritatively confirm that my administration was and still is in compliance with these policies and plans, thus enabling me to give a report on the performance of the County Executive. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, like the elected honorable members, we made a promise. Mine was a journey traversing the whole of Uasin Gishu County, engaging the people on the transformative agenda they needed to enable them to have better lives. I engaged in socio-economic and political forums across the 30 wards. Later on, I developed and worked on my promises the people of Uasin Gishu once elected. This led to the adoption of Nguso Kumi, which shared my vision and valuable inputs and insights from the people of Uasin Gishu. My Nguso Kumi plan and the National Bottom-Up Economic Transformation Agenda, which we call it BETTER, are embedded in our third generation County Integration Development Plan, CIDP, anchored on three pillars: service delivery and empowerment. The service delivery seeks to restore the dignity and quality of public service. The enablers act as support system for attending our target, while empowerment pillar aims to broaden economic opportunities for all the residents through social economic empowerment. Honorable members, thank you. The enabler pillar is critical in creating a favorable environment and support system for attaining the targets envisioned by the CIDP. These sectors responsible for driving the agenda are infrastructure, health, and education. The pillar is expected to lower the cost of doing business, increase the county's competitiveness, support innovations, ensure clean access to water, and guarantee a healthy and productive population. These expectations are delivered through infrastructure and information communication technology, ICT. Roads, transport, and public works are crucial for ensuring safe connectivity within the communities. Mr. Speaker, in the last 1 year, my government has created 816 kilometers of access roads, out of which 409 kilometers were gravel and compacted, serving both rural and urban areas across the county with an emphasis on climate change resilience. Most notably, we have inaugurated and opened 76 kilometers of new roads across 13 wards. Honorable members, my government installed 272 culverts of various sizes, significantly improving drainage in our roads and human settlements. We have completed our vital bridges, Vumilia, Kapkures Kipsomba, Chemarmar, and Kaoni in Kaptagat. In In just 1 year, we have achieved remarkable progress, completing a total of 107 road construction and maintenance projects that was implemented by local contractors, including youth, women, and persons with disabilities. In the next financial year, I envision doubling up the above efforts. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, emergency and disaster response is one of our critical services to the residents of Uasin Gishu and the entire North Rift region. This unit has gained a reputation for its swift response to emergencies owing to the dedication and expertise of our diligent workforce. In a bid to further and fortify our endeavors, we have acquired 2 additional water bossers and modern fire tunics. We will continue to train our staff and equip them with state-of-the-art facilities in order to meet international standards in response to disaster and emergencies, including the expected El Nino. Mr. Speaker, water, sanitation, irrigation, energy, environment, natural resources, and climate change enabler is an area which our society thrives in, nurturing life's health and well-being. It takes priority in the current financial year for the provision of potable water. During my campaigns, a go-go from Karuna Meibeki eyed us with a powerful plea, Maje Pigo Pego. Let me do it. Maje Pigo Pego. Signifying our community's need for water, and I am resolutely committed to fulfilling this essential wish of our residents. Honorable members, in the last 1 year, we have implemented 56 water supply projects, which include significant initiatives such as Chewirwir Water Project in Moiben Sub-County, Sugaiga Water Project in Tarbo Sub-County, Kimuri Water Project in Kapseret Sub-County, Beliomo Water Project in Ainapkoi Sub-County, and Kablolo Water Project in Soy Sub-County, collectively benefiting over 2,500 households, schools, and health facilities. In addition, we have successfully drilled 28 boreholes, which are already fully equipped with pumps, solar panels, and storage tanks to ensure a consistent water supply. Many drilled boreholes yielded little or salty water and therefore not fit for use. From history, the white settlers had over 350 dams and water pans in our county, pointed towards a working solution to the water challenge in Uasin Gishu. The silting of dams is the most ideal solution for improving water storage capacity in the county. My government has continued these efforts by desilting and embankment of repairs designed to enhance water storage capacities such as Kimuruk, Lelkotet, Kapsang, and Uhuru dams, among others. Currently, we have 12 water supply projects in various stages, Mr. Speaker, towards completion, including the Kilima and Chekovei water projects in Moiben Sub-County, Paragewa and Koiwarusen water projects in Keses Sub-County, Kolonge and Kapkeben water projects in Tarbo Sub-County, Chemoror water projects in Ainapkoi, and the Katanin water projects in Soy Sub-County, among others. Honorable members, I do appreciate the County Assembly for passage of the relevant bill that established the Uasin Gishu Rural Water and Sanitation Company. This monumental step has laid the foundation of the company's incorporation currently in progress. The Uasin Gishu Rural Water and Sanitation Company will play a pivotal role in ensuring the sustainability and maintenance of water supply services in areas not covered by elders and in various water projects that we have implemented over the years. The urgent need for water and support households, livestock and agriculture cannot be underestimated. We therefore shall continue as a government to allocate resources and expertise to ensure that we deliver on this promise. Under my administration, Mr. Speaker, our commitment to environmental conservation is unwavering. In alignment with the President's directive, my administration is set to target to plant 15 million trees throughout the county. The ambitious goal will be realized through collaborative efforts from all stakeholders. In the last 1 year, we distributed over 200,000 seedlings to all wards as a proactive step towards achieving this objective. Honorable members, I appeal to you that we set aside a day that every citizen of Uasin Gishu County plants trees equivalent to his or her age every year and plant a tree in every function that you attend. In partnership with various stakeholders, we have undertaken the regular beautification of River Soshani, which flows through Eldoret town, and restored encroachment riparian lands or encroached riparian lands. The formation of county climate change committees by my government will enable us to combat the adverse effects of climate change on livelihoods. In this regard, my administration has established a climate change unit, allocating 2% of the development budget to the County Climate Change Fund, CCCF, and integrating climate change actions into the County Integrated Development Plan. A further 11 million Kenya shillings has been received from climate change adaptation and mitigation measures from the World Bank under FLOCA, or also financing locally led climate action. My government provided 60 million in the budget to support the climate change actions. The grant facilitated grassroots climate change sensitization and training initiatives. Further, we have established mechanisms to promote the active participation of youth, women, and persons with disabilities in climate change actions. Mr. Speaker, in addition with the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, and the Kenya Forest Service, KFS, the county has implemented regulations and practices to curb the indiscriminate destruction of our tree cover. Working alongside the Kenyan Forest Service, my administration has beautified and upgraded the Eldoret Arboretum. This effort aims to create more green spaces within the county and was officially inaugurated by His Excellency Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, during the first biennial development conference. Honorable members, in our commitment to a 24-hour economy and strengthening regional security, we installed 139 solar integrated street lights, 9 high masts with floodlights, and currently setting up 5 new masts, besides successfully replacing 351 faulty lanterns throughout the county. Honorable members, my government is in the process of installing 82 new street lights, a project in its survey stage. We are also actively developing Uasin Gishu energy policy and a strategy for energy reticulation. Mr. Speaker, in the digital age, information, communication, and technology are the catalyst of the progress. The power of ICT has become force of progress in our modern world, and my government is committed to harnessing the transformative potential of technology for operational excellence. Our journey has been guided by a robust information technology governance framework that has enabled us to reshape our county's digital landscape. My government has bolstered ICT connectivity and digital support in critical locations such as the county headquarters, our Nairobi liaison office, sub-county offices, 7 ICT centers, the library, 5 sub-county hospitals, and 2 wards offices in bid to facilitate economic growth and offer better digital services. To further enhance connectivity, we have established 7 structured cabling systems at devolved units and satellite offices. This move has effectively linked 21 offices to the county headquarters through this internet. Recognizing the importance of efficient communication, we have acquired a county mail system. This system facilitates the exchange of county official emails, contributing significantly to efficiency gains in both internal and external communication. This move has also been extended to the recent acquisition of county cloud hosting and storage services from Consa Technopolis, aimed at reliable data hosting, ensuring guaranteed access. Honorable members, it is time that we all embrace technological advancements in totality. I envision a moment where residents and all officials will be actively engaged in digital space, even as we seek to shift towards paperless government. Honorable members, under Nguso number 3 on digital transformation, I have implemented the following. 1. Successfully install surveillance cameras in the CBD ward offices and sub-county hospitals in ongoing efforts to bolster security. 2. Establish a county call center to promote open governance, citizen engagement, and public participation. This facility shall serve as a platform for citizens to inquire about the county information and receive prompt feedback. I have also implemented a robust integrated revenue management system known as Sibo Pay. Additionally, we have established and structured supplementary service data, the one we call USSD, *764#, a global system for mobile GSM solution that integrates seamlessly with the Sibo Pay system, making it convenient and efficient in payment of services such as parking, land rates, court fines, single business permits, among other revenue streams. I am glad to report to this House that new revenue system will adopt all modes of payment: bank transfers, M-Pesa, Airtel Money, own wallet, etc., to enhance efficiency as we transition to cashless collection of on-source revenue. Further, the Sibo Pay revenue system will be carrying out bank reconciliation every 24 hours, unlike the current system which takes 7 days. This will enhance accountability and service delivery. I will soon be inviting this Honorable House for the official launch of these major strides. Mr. Speaker, my administration intends to put up 37 public Wi-Fi hotspots and create ICT centers in every ward so that our youth from the larger population can maximize their skills in internet usage and gain access to opportunities locally and globally. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, the well-being of our citizens is paramount, and my administration places high priority on the health sector. The goal of this sector, which is key contributor to the county's economic progress, is to provide accessible and affordable healthcare of the highest attainable standards to all residents. My administration has trained a robust workforce of 2,044 community health promoters. This team at the household level will provide the initial identification, registration, basic screening, and referral of patients, and provide health messages with the objectives of reversing the disease trends. In my 1 year in office, the distribution of drugs procurement from Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, known as KEMSA, has been streamlined by directly delivering the drugs across all 138 health facilities, away from the initial storage at the pharmacy stores. This reduced delays in access to drugs. This approach has proved instrumental in managing the supply chain and effectively minimizing stockouts. It has further ensured cost reduction, timely distribution of drugs, and enhanced efficiency in service delivery. Honorable members, aflatoxin has become a threat both in our food, from animal products and cereal products. It is in this case that my government has undertaken a step to procure modern specialized aflatoxin detecting equipment currently in use in our schools, hospitals, and public eateries. Our county is of revolving pharmacy. This has enabled NCD patients to have accessibility and availability in its specific healthcare needs. My administration has equipped our healthcare facilities, among them being West Maternity, which now boasts newborn units, fully functional theaters, radiology, imaging capabilities, laundry facilities, ECG machines, and audiometric equipment. As part of the strides in healthcare, my government dedicated more efforts to installing advanced CCTV security systems, refurbishing and upgrading 6 sub-county hospitals in Ban Forest, Ziwa, Huruma, West Maternity, and in Uasin Gishu County Hospital. This involved acquiring and installing critical medical equipment, leading to an upsurge of patients visiting these institutions seeking quality services. Mr. Speaker, we have strategically partnered with key stakeholders, among them being HealthMed and Siemens, to enhance diagnostic capacity in our facilities at the grassroots level. This is a technologically enabled project supported by the use of drones for the swift collection of patients' lab samples for analysis. Honorable members, in the last 1 year, efficient management of service delivery in our facilities has led to an increase in maternal health performance. The percentage of women attending their 4th antenatal care visit has risen from 48% to 56%. Skilled birth attendance has also increased from 78% to 84%, and postnatal care utilization has grown from 42% to 60%. As the need for healthcare services continues to increase in quality and quantity, there is need for more resource investment in healthcare financing. To cover for this, it is my desire to appeal to this Honorable House to support approval of the Facility Improvement Financing Bill as a basis for the operationalization of the normal initiative that will secure sustainable funding for day-to-day operations. Financing of preventive and promotive activities, support supervision, and provide funds for health-related emergencies and disasters. FIF bill emphasizes value for money by maintaining adequate supplies of drugs, lab reagents, availability of non-pharmaceuticals, and prompt servicing and maintenance of equipment, thus improving health services quality. Honorable members, education and social protection sector is one of the greatest enablers in my administration, comprising of education and vocational training, gender, culture and social protection, and youth affairs and sports. My vision is to provide quality early childhood development education on skills development and nature talent in the areas of sports and arts. Honorable members, in the year under review, 92,850,000 Kenya shillings was allocated and utilized for enhancing early childhood development education infrastructure. This allocation facilitated the contribution of 91 ECD classrooms for 200 pollution blocks, the construction of a kitchen, and procurement of essential furniture and fitting for 6 ECD centers. An additional allocation of 22 million was dedicated to providing essential teaching and learning materials to cover 10,000 ECD pupils across the county. The two greatest milestones of my administration in this sector are confirmation of 1,274 ECD teachers on permanent and pensionable terms and the rollout of ECD school milk. These milestones were fulfillment of my pre-election pledges. The conferment has transformed the working environment for teachers, changed their attitudes positively towards teaching, and given them financial confidence and independence. The milk program has not only boosted pupil retention, but also improved enrollment rates by 8.6% in all our public ECDs. These have made us an enviable county to our counterparts. Mr. Speaker, on a lighter note, I am now concerned that our young pupils may become so fond of this milk program that they might resist transitioning to the next class. However, I leave that delightful dilemma for you members of the Honorable House to ponder. I also urge honorable members to engage early learners with spoken English every time you visit the ECD Center. We have achieved significant progress also in vocational training by allocating 33 million towards infrastructure development, including the construction of administration blocks and the procurement of tools and equipment. As part of the successes achieved by my administration, we have disbursed a remarkable of 119.5 million Kenya shillings in bursaries to support over 18,071 needy students throughout our county. Mr. Speaker, I walk around our 12 PTCs depicts PTCs depicts an image of neglected infrastructure, rusted roofs, chipped floors, broken windows, and absence of basic amenities against the enthusiastic learners longing to gain valuable skills that will impact positively on their lives. Against this backdrop lies an opportunity to make things better. This being a county function, I wish to implore this House, in the spirit of 40-60 allocation, to ring-fence 40% of the bursary allocation to the students in our VTCs. This move will provide our VTCs with the much needed resources to procure teaching, learning tools, equipment, carry out repair and maintenance, and meet other financial obligations, which will in turn transform our vocational training centers. We boast as the only county to have a rehabilitation center, Mr. Speaker. This was in Gishu County Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. The center rescues, assesses, treats, feeds, and rehabilitates and integrates the children back to their respective families and society in different parts of Kenya. Over the last 1 year, the center has rescued 264 children. Out of these, 62 were repatriated back to their counties. 77 were reunited with their families. 3 were taken to foster families. 2 were released by the court. 18 were taken by the Morning Star Children's Home, and 2 others to One Heart Institution. Currently, there are 100 children at the center, of which 70 are school going. Rescue Center has helped to bring back the serenity of the streets in Eldoret town, and now the business community enjoys the working environment together with their customers. It has taken care of street families and helped them get basic skills to earn a living. It has given guidance and counseling to rehabs who end up transforming. It has also produced drug abuse and saved addicts from brutality and poor life. The Eldoret Rescue Center is one of its kind that has given hope and transformed many, hence the pride of our county. Mr. Speaker, under the County Revolving Funds Act, we have continued to support students pursuing their studies at Kenya Medical Training College by allocating 19 million in the year under review. Finally, I appeal to this noble house with the experience of education and the HADOC committee to support it making legislations and policies that will work for students who intend to study locally or internationally under the support of the county. The legislation should include monitoring and evaluating of local agents managing overseas programs. This comes following the Finland and Canada program that has rocked the county. This will give a safe space for the future of our children and the parents also. Mr. Speaker, recognizing the youth as the driving force of our future, my administration is firm on their empowerment since they form the biggest population. We have successfully provided driving lessons to 900 youth, equipping them with essential skills for both employment opportunities and safe road usage. In the last 1 year, we have invested in the training of 849 youths, equipping them with essential entrepreneurship skills, life skills, and knowledge regarding substance use and abuse, as well as mental health awareness. This education is instrumental for their personal development and fosters a healthier and more informed with youth population. Mr. Speaker, sir, in our county, we proudly wear the badge of champions. Sports define not only who we are locally, but also resonate with our global identity. It is with immense pride that I reaffirm our unshakable commitment to nurturing talents and elevating sports infrastructure to unparalleled heights. On talent development activities, my administration has been proactive in identifying and nurturing local talents. We have hosted the Governor's Cup Volleyball Tournament, the National Paravolley Championship, the 5-kilometer Athletics Championship, that is track and field, cross-country races, marathons, and other sports activities, football tournament, and the award at the ward level in collaboration with the leaders of the House. Honorable members, the progress of our Jakaya High Altitude Training Camp is tremendously backed by ongoing construction. At 80% in completion, the facility includes crucial facilities including an administration block, gymnasium, catering facilities, VIP hostels, and twin towers housing conference rooms and additional hostel rooms. This facility unquestionably plays a pivotal role in the development and the success of our athletics. At this early stage, I ask honorable members to collaborate with the executive as we strategize on usage of the facility to enhance sports and tourism development. I invite the relevant committee to visit the site. Honorable members, I now transition to the empowerment pillar that broadens economic opportunities for the great people of Uasin Gishu. The drivers of this pillar are agriculture, rural, urban and urban development, and general economic commercial affairs. Agriculture serves as the cornerstone of the country's economy. As the primary source of sustenance for our county, being Kenya's bread basket, we have consistently prioritized its enhancement. Our commitment lies in implementing intelligent, technology-driven solutions to mitigate the challenges posed by the ever-evolving climatic conditions. In the last 1 year, my government has supplied 300 bags of Irish potatoes to farmers groups in Ainabkoi sub-county, 16,606 avocado seedlings, 83,303 coffee seedlings, and 72,152 pyrethrum splits, and 8,000 macadamia seedlings across the county to promote crop diversification. Honorable members, in an effort to support farmers in reducing pre- and post-harvest losses, my government distributed pesticides to farmers for the control of pests in cereals, coffee, and horticulture crops. Furthermore, we are currently constructing Kimoning cereal stores in Tembelia Ward in Moiben sub-county. In collaboration with other agencies to promote programs such as the Agriculture Sector Development Support Program, my government procured climate-smart technologies comprising of egg incubators, juice extractors, feed mixers, among others, which were distributed to farmer groups across the county. Mr. Speaker, in my manifesto, I pledge to improve livestock health, elevate the quality of our local animal breeds, and bolster production. In pursuit of this promise, we have managed to control livestock notifiable diseases through vaccination of 110,000 heads of cattle against foot and mouth diseases, 150,000 against lumpy skin disease, and 95,000 against black quarter anthrax respectively. Also introduced subsidized artificial insemination (AI) services, resulting in the successful insemination of 16,720 cows, resulting to 6,000 calves. A good number of cattle are yet to be calved down. To control pests, we have undertaken the construction and rehabilitation of 30 plunge cattle dips and also distributed assorted acaricides to 105 plunge cattle dips. To economically empower women groups in wards, we procured and distributed 68,224 one-month-old chicks in a project that is still ongoing in our county. In an effort to bolster local incubation capacity, we acquired and distributed 94 incubators, each capable of holding 264 eggs. Mr. Speaker, we have also made significant strides in livestock breeding by procuring the distribution of 656 purebred Dorper sheep. To further enhance our breeding programs, we have acquired and distributed 7 purebred dairy cows to persons with disability in Ngenyilel ward, contributing to the improvement of dairy sector. To safeguard human health and bolster, honorable members, skin, hide, and leather development, we have renovated 2 slaughterhouses, Burn Forest and Eldoret main slaughterhouses. We have undertaken the construction and rehabilitation of 30 cattle dips, crucial for ensuring the health and well-being of our livestock. Supporting these efforts, we have supplied the livered acaricides of 105 cattle dips, facilitating effective parasite control. Mr. Speaker, in the dairy sector, we have completed the destruction of 7 milk cooler structures in strategic distribution, of 7 milk cooler structures in strategic locations, including Chiborarwa, Siliot, Progressive, Tingwa, Kipchamo, and Bindura. Additionally, connected electricity delivered 420 kilograms of desmodium seeds and 300 kilograms of panicum seeds across the county. In the fisheries sector, we have distributed 170,000 fingerlings to fish farmers and 18,000 kilos of fish feeds to cushion farmers against the high cost of production. This has greatly boosted the uptake of fish farming and led to increased fish production in our county. Honorable members, the Agricultural Sector Development Support Program has contributed to crop transformation and livestock, fisheries and production into commercially oriented enterprises that ensure sustainable food and nutrition security. Since inception of the program, a total of 9,260 value chains actors have been reached through capacity building. This program has facilitated the county agricultural sector steering committee develop a bill already sent to this honorable house through the agricultural committee. Mr. Speaker, moving to lands, physical planning and housing and urban development, we have witnessed a remarkable transformation in service delivery within Uasin Gishu County as we look ahead. The vision of smart urban city development with affordable high-quality housing for citizens stands as forefront. One of the major breakthroughs of my administration was the issuance of more than 600 title deeds to residents of Mailine, Queenette, and Hill School settlements, thereby enhancing property ownership and security. My administration constructed 300 meters of road to bitumen standard between Bishop Muge and Sports Club, enhancing infrastructure and connectivity. In a bid to beautify the soon-to-be laureate city, my administration undertook major improvements to key roads, including Arambe Road, Fims Roundabout, and Korosiot Roundabouts to ease traffic flow. Cognizant of devolving administrative services, my administration completed the Siwa Town Manager's Office. My administration is in the process of preparing new zoning regulations and policy on street naming and addressing which shall ensure effective land use planning and facilitate efficient navigation and accessibility within the county. Honorable members, I urge the House to consider and approve legislations once tabled. As our population continues to rapidly grow, my government committed to conferring municipal status to Band Forest, Moist Bridge, Ziwa, Turbo, Moiben, and Keses. This transformation will empower these areas with greater autonomy and resources to independently drive local development initiatives. Mr. Speaker, the municipality of Eldoret has diligently carried out its obligations in accordance with the Urban Areas and Cities Act. Remarkable progress has been achieved, exemplifying by a range of initiated and completed projects during the review period. In collaboration with the development partners, the municipality successfully completed infrastructural projects with support from the first phase of Kenya Urban Support Program, a World Bank funded infrastructure development initiative. This has resulted in 2.33 kilometers of drainages, 2.63 kilometers of copper paved roads, and 13 kilometers of footpaths. footpath development and development of recreational park, the Eldoret Arboretum drainages in the CBD Caps House, as well as installation of high mast lighting in Komongo, Kipkaren, Caps House, and Assis area in the CBD. Furthermore, through counterpart funding support from my administration, the municipality successfully completed the maintenance of critical road infrastructure build through KUSP and KISP KISIP funding. These include roads in Kamugunji, Hill School Estate, Munyaka Estate, Kimumu areas. Other achievements include maintenance of Soshani Bus Stage, Eldoret Hospital to Nandi Road, CPD and Kabro back lanes, public works to Moi Girls Road, Panfila to Langas Road, Kamkunji and Uruma Estate Road, 64th Street, railway crossing at Muliro Street, Dama Street, Central Bank and KPLC office to West Market stormwater drainage, as well as the upkeep of NMT corridors from Sogomo to Chekwelel Junction and National Bank to PCA Church, Zion Mall to KICC to RVTTI to Kablimo, among others. These ongoing constructions of 64 Stadium has achieved a completion status of 70%. Following the construction of the first phase of KUSP, my administration has continued and commits to support the completion of these major facilities. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my government looks forward to the planned launch of second phase of Kenya Urban Support Program. We have lined up development infrastructure projects including roads, non-motorized transportation, stormwater, management enhancement of CBD vehicular and human traffic flow, as well as road marking, social infrastructure which includes the enhancement of green spaces, beautification, street lighting, the management of river Soshani. This also includes the physical infrastructure at the industrial zones, covering the export processing zones and the county aggregation industrial parks, the one called KAIP. In our preparation to mitigate the challenges they are posed by impending El Nino rains, my administration is swiftly addressing CBD drainage management backed with comprehensive plan for development of drainage system as outlined in the Stormwater Drainage Master Plan. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, Eldoret is soon becoming a city. On Wednesday, 20th September, the Senate Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations recommended that Eldoret Municipality be granted city status, citing compliance with Urban Areas and Cities Act of 2011. The committee made this recommendation in its report after conducting a fact-finding mission in the municipality from September 30th to 15th, 2023. The report stated that Eldoret Municipality met the requirements for city status as outlined in Section 5 and first schedule of the Urban Areas and Cities Act of 2011. If approved, Eldoret will join Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru as the 5th city. Mr. Speaker, the general economic and commercial affairs sector is a significant player in the delivery of targets of my administration on development of trade and industrialization, promotion of tourism, and strengthening cooperative movement and regional integration. Empowering trade cooperatives and driving industrializations are the keys to unlocking our county's economic potential and shaping a prosperous future. In the year under review, we constructed and rehabilitated 12 markets and shall be constructing and rehabilitating more markets spread across the county this financial year. Honorable members, the design of the 7-story iconic retail market at CBD has been approved and it is set to commence soon upon its gazettement. In collaboration with the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Industry, my administration will soon launch the export processing zone occupying 135 acres of land in the Cherunya area in Langas Ward. These present great opportunities including enhanced economic development, reduced post-harvest losses, access to markets, investors accessing all the requisite infrastructure, hence enjoying economies of scale, skill transfer, employment opportunities, increased industrialization and export among other benefits. On the same, my government has set aside 250 million towards establishment of county industrial and aggregation parks on the 56-acre in AMS land. The amount is a match of an additional 250 million Kenya shillings from the national government. My government has achieved the following in the last 1 year. 1. Disbursement of Inua Biashara Fund loans totaling to 30 million Kenya shillings to 229 individuals, SMEs, and 88 group applicants. 2. Partnering with the Stanbic Foundation and GIZ to provide interest-free loans totaling to 7.3 million, supporting 150 SMEs across the county. 3. A total of 700 SMEs benefited from capacity building initiatives which covered opportunities in wholesale and export trade of fresh produce, as well as training in business resilience, digital marketing, financial management, quality and productivity improvement, and human resource management. 4. In revenue collection, we achieved a milestone by collecting 300 million from single business permits and signages, marking a 40% increase from the previous financial year of 2021-2022. This success was accompanied by significant reduction in counterfeits and illegal businesses. The markets, on the other hand, exceeded their target by collecting 33,716,660 shillings, surpassing the expected 28,383,314. To promote tourism and showcase the county as potential tourism destination, Keses Dam has been developed as a water-based tourism destination, set to be commissioned in the month of October for public utilization. G. The county arboretum is open to the public. As part of this initiative, we constructed a gazebo and a watchtower where visitors can relax and enjoy the scenic views of the town. The County Cooperative Enterprise Development Fund played a pivotal role in supporting 39 cooperative societies, which with substantial loans amounting to 81.3 million Kenya shillings in the year under review. This financial boost empowered these cooperative entities to thrive and contribute significantly to our local economy. Additionally, 20 milk coolers have been fully operationalized. This strategic move has led to remarkable improvement in the quality of milk and increased volumes of chilled milk being aggregated. To enhancing efficiency in milk collection, the reduction in transportation costs for dairy cooperative societies, the fund financed over 80 million Kenya shillings to 29 cooperative societies in asset loans. Empowering women and youth is a priority, and we extend, Mr. Speaker, support to 19 women-based cooperative societies with total 45 million Kenya shillings and 17 youth-based cooperatives with a total of 24 million Kenya shillings. We also aligned our cooperative structures with bottom-up economic transformation agenda and Nguzo Kumi, ensuring that each ward has a corresponding cooperative. Recognizing excellence in cooperative performance, my administration is proud to honor Kurur Women Consumers Cooperative Society and Olendu Elders Cooperative Society as the best performing cooperative societies. Honorable members, membership in cooperatives cite to an impressive 102,000, reflecting the growing trust and engagement of our residents. This has translated into a robust financial landscape with a share capital of 280,966.15 Kenya shillings. Deposits totaling to 2,257,000,000 and 74,447 Kenya shillings, a turnover of 975,502,034. Let me come again. Turnover of 975,502,034 Kenya shillings, and an asset base valued at 3,603,708,606 Kenya shillings, encompassing physical assets and loans extended to members. These achievements underscore the vitality of cooperative societies in our county's socio-economic fabric. Honorable members, my last pillar in the state of the county address is on service delivery. This is crucial arm that has continued to restore efficiency, convenience, competitiveness, and dignity of our great people of Uasin Gishu. This pillar comprises Office of the Governor, Finance, Economic Planning, Public Service Management, Devolution, and Public Administration, County Public Service Board, Partnership, Liaison and Linkages, Office of the County Attorney, and County Assembly. The above-mentioned sectors provide overall leadership in the county by strengthening partnerships, liaisons, and government relations, promoting quality service delivery and devolution, and ensuring prudent management of public finance and economic affairs. Mr. Speaker, the goal of this sector has been achieved through sector-specific strategies implemented by the public administration and governance, and therefore has continued to reposition and improve the public service at all levels of government. As a county, we recognize that a motivated workforce is the keystone of successful institution, and we are steadfast in our commitment to fostering efficiency and positive outcomes in the public service. Mr. Speaker, since my assumption of office, we have achieved significant milestones in this crucial sector. Our dedication to staff development has been evident through continuous training programs, equipping our team with the latest skills to enhance service delivery. This was underscored by the establishment of ward and sub-county offices, ensuring government services are readily accessible at the grassroots level. My administration, Mr. Speaker, has completed the operationalized turbo sub-county offices, which witnessed a remarkable infrastructure transformation progress from mere 20% to full functionality. 2. Developed Cluster 3 ward offices, that is Huruma, Kapkures, Kipsomba, and Mosbridge, advancing rising from a meager 5% completion rate at the start of my administration to impressive 25%. Made significant also progress in Cluster 4 office establishment. Offices at Kapsoya, Kipkenya, Langas, Chepterit, Kipchamo, Ngeria, Cheptiret, Kipchamo, Ngeria, and Megun, reaching an impressive 60% completion rate. 4. Introduce inspectorate uniforms, complete with service numbers, exemplifying our commitment to enhancing the professionalism and transparency of our dedicated team, further bolstering public trust. 6. In the realm of inspectorate services, bolstering efficiency through the procurement of communication equipment, facilitating seamless coordination and communication for emergency response and dispatch purposes. 7. In collaboration with the national equipment, particularly the Council of Governors and the Senate, we successfully organized the inaugural biennial devolution conference in Eldoret, themed 10 years of devolution, the present and the future. The conference not only fostered fruitful discussion but also showcased Eldoret's capabilities in trade and accommodation as we eagerly anticipate the city status. Honorable members, Part 6 of the County Government Act 2012 creates a decentralized form of government at the county level. Section 50, 51, and 52 further creates the offices of the sub-county administrator, ward administrator, and the village administrator respectively. In the spirit of devolution and efficient service delivery, my government is committed to devolve some of it, if not most of the functions to these offices so that the people of Western Gishu can receive proper services at the village level. I therefore urge this honorable house to work with me down the path, even as I challenge you to take the county assembly sittings to mashinani for our people of Western Gishu to feel our presence and be informed. Mr. Speaker, permit me to submit an annual report to the County Assembly on citizen participation in the affairs of the county government. My administration was able to carry out a number of public participations across all the 30 wards. Amongst others, we had public participation on A, milk feeding program for the ECD, B, annual development plan for financial year 2023-2024, C, budget preparation for financial year 2023-2024, D, financing locally led climate action program, FLOCA, and E, project identification committee. I can confirm that my administration successfully managed to coordinate the scheduled public participation, and we are bearing fruits as county based on the opinions from the public. Mr. Speaker, the County Public Service Board plays a pivotal role in efficient functioning of the public service by overseeing tasks related to advertising vacant positions and recruitment of the staff. Between April and September this year, the board carried recruitment exercises resulting in the appointment of 23 employees across the various departments and 493 casual employees. We were transitioned to permanent and pensionable terms. My government has diligently drafted the performance contract for the fiscal year 2023-2024, pending its official launch. Furthermore, the CBSB has completed the review of the staff establishment, along with comprehensive revision for strategic plan for the period of 2023-2027 and the human resource policy. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my administration intends to hire vocational training tutors and casuals on contract basis. I hereby urge the County Public Service Board to go against the norm, conduct the interviews, and make appointments at award level once these jobs are advertised. This shall give our constituents a sense of belonging and recognition as part of this great government. Mr. Speaker, one of the notable achievements that symbolizes growth and progress by the sector of finance and economic planning was our own source revenue collection, which came to close to reaching $1 billion. Honorable members, the most notable success is evident in our own source revenue, which experienced a remarkable 14% growth, collecting 980,748 million Kenya shillings. During the 2022-2023 financial year, compared to 858,349,786 shillings in the previous fiscal year. With God's grace, I come back next year before this House. My administration will achieve a record revenue collection that has never been met since the inception of devolution. Watch this space. Furthermore, we made a substantial progress in absorption of development funds, which improved to 76 in financial year 2022-2023, a significant increase from 63% in financial year 2021-2023. This is only the beginning as we strive to achieve an absorption rate of 90% this year. Equally noteworthy is the substantial reduction in overall pending bills from 700 million 64,063 Kenya shillings in financial year 2021-2023 to 276 million 325,598 shillings in financial year 2022-2023. My administration successfully prepared and received approval for the Uasin Gishu County Integrated Development Plan 2023-2027 from the County Assembly. We have formulated the financial year 2023-2024 budget totaling to 10,247,307,488 Kenya shillings, which encompasses 7,057,152,476 Kenya shillings recurrent expenditure and 3,190,155,012 shillings in development expenditures. In our implementation of new revenue management system shall be significant milestone. Our cash flow management shall be improved, ensuring that necessary resources are available on time to support the seamless execution of the county government's budget. Finally, contracts valued at 415,164,783 Kenya shillings were awarded to persons with disabilities, women and youth under the ACPO or Access to Government Procurement Opportunities Program, further demonstrating our commitment to inclusive economic development. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, as I conclude, my administration has set up mitigation steps in preparedness for upcoming El Nino rains following a warning issued by the Kenya Meteorological Department on heavy downpour beginning next month to January 2024. Even as we focus on our preparedness, I would like to thank the citizens of our great county of Uasin Gishu for their generous food contribution this year, which assisted thousands of families in Turkana, Baringo, Laikipia counties through the Save a Life initiative. Mr. Speaker, the state of the county report depicts my commitment and leadership in accordance with Article 10 of the Constitution on national values and principles of governance. In my last 1 year, my leadership has been guided by patriotism, participation of our people, inclusivity, protection of the marginalized, governance, integrity, transparency, accountability, and sustainable development, among many other values and principles. Honorable members, it is now 398 days in office, working together and demonstrating unity of purpose on our mandate as leaders of this great county, the Royal County. Allow me to appreciate the honorable members for County Assembly for their unwavering leadership in discharging their duties, namely to oversight, to legislate, representation, and all of which are crucial for the overall development of our county. I convey my gratitude for expeditious consideration and approval of the county executive, and for this I say asante sana. On the same breath, allow me to also thank the county executive for fulfilling their functions in line with Article 36 of the County Governments Act, read with Article 183 of the Constitution of Kenya. Besides, the County Executive Committee having the power to determine its own program of activities and observing integrity and disclosing any interest in any matter before the committee, they are also tasked to 1. Supervise the administration and delivery services in the county and all decentralized units and agencies in the county. 2. To perform any other function conferred on it by the Constitution or national legislation. And 3rd, to carry out any function incidental to any of these assigned functions. Mr. Speaker, I wish to bring to your attention and seek your indulgence in the challenges touching on the ongoing multi-year projects initiated in the last term. These are projects in the following departments: health, administration, sports, and cooperatives. These projects include Ziwa Level 5, Keses Level 4 Hospital, Moiben Level 4 Hospital, Turbo Level 4 Hospital, Cluster 3 and 4 Ward Offices, Sub-County Office, Chegaya High Altitude Training, 64 Stadium, Moisoi Farmers Cooperative Union, Ngenyilel TTC, Jackson Mandago Special Needs Assessment Center, among others. These projects, honorable members, will require an estimated figure of 5.45 billion Kenya shillings to complete against our constrained budget. Honorable members, I would rather we consider scaling down some of the projects so that we are able to complete based on prioritized and impact to the residents of Uasin Gishu County. Bearing in mind the Nguso Kumi Manifesto and the Third Generation CIDP, Mr. Speaker, I wish to thank the friends of Uasin Gishu County Government, those who have stood with us, those who have prayed for us, and those who have worked with us in this journey within and outside the county. I know you believe in us. You believe that the future of Uasin Gishu is bright. You know we are the best, and you know we are the champions. I give you my commitment and that of my government that we will work tirelessly to ensure we deliver for you, the people of Uasin Gishu. I stand here today and confirm that hali ya county iko imara. May God bless our beautiful and progressive county Eldoret and the fifth city to be and the great people of Uasin Gishu. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, honorable members, and those of us who are in the gallery. Clerk.
Order number 4, laying of papers.
Honorable Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, allow me to lay the following papers on the floor of the House. That is the annual State of the County Address, this day, September 2026, September 26, 2023. Thank you very much.
Clerk.
Order number 5, notice of motion.
Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I beg to give notice of the following motion, that the thanks of the County Assembly be recorded for the exposition of public policy contained in the address of the Governor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Leader of Majority. And before I join this sitting, may I first of all sincerely thank the Fourth Estate. I know I didn't appreciate you when I was on the opening remarks, but first of all, I want to appreciate you for making this day a success by airing this social through media, various media platform. Now, honorable members, the County Assembly now stand adjourned until Wednesday, 27 September 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Honorable members, kindly remain standing at your place until procession of His Excellency the Governor has left the chambers.